All right, everyone. What's going on, cool kids? How you doing today? We're jumping in another viewer match replay here. Today we have Erasor Pepiro. Pepiro? I said it right. You're jumping in here with the Daaamn, with the Sharpnel Bazooka, and we're going to see what's going on. I'm excited. All right, so everyone drops in, you know, as usual. I really like when people are like, "Yeah, nice to meet you. Let's do this." You know, happy fun time. Make sure everything's fine here. So, you guys are definitely, you're three generals, one raid, one support. No, what was number two? I wasn't paying attention. No, there's a lot of generals on your team. There's a 6v6, so yeah, 4 generals, 1 support, 1 raid. So let's see. Alright, so you got some little aiming going on here. Yo, this dude is getting destroyed. And this Sharpnel Bazooka shoots so fast. Oh my gosh. I've never usually been a fan of using it because a lot of suits that I have don't utilize just the Sharpnel Bazooka. But look at that firing speed. That is beautiful. That was really nice. Nicely done. Now you have, ooh, I like how your team's still stacked. You can see here how it's like they kind of like held the line just a few minutes ago, and they're not letting anyone actually break in or go in, and they're not being necessarily super aggressive here either. This guy over here looks like he might need some help here soon, as they took him out, I think, but I think it might be good. But I know there's probably a support back here that's messing people up. And they're going to try to scatter you guys with that support fire. So let's see. Ooh. Like at this point, you're doing you're doing so much consistent damage by just keeping this range. It's actually really clever. There's a Kapoor. Ooh. Big old beam. Very nice, very nice. Out here getting some assists. So as y'all see, the thing with this bazooka doesn't necessarily like stagger straight on hit though. So there's exchange, but you have 10 of these things, and they go relatively quick. Like holy cow, they go relatively quick. Like holy cow! All right. Nicely done. Okay, so I'm gonna see what exactly you have to do here. You guys are in the lead barely, just barely. It's not even like a death worth it. That's like capture points. Oh, there we go. Hey, nicely done. You're able to actually get some kills off of that. It always feels good when you can get a kill off of supporting fire. Always, always. Alright, so he hits you with a stagger. Ooh, this might not be good. You're able to help polish that last dude off. It's simple. And this is risky. It's always risky doing this if they have a point behind you, because you never know if they'll have someone drop in behind you, you know. In the range for the Sharpnel Bazooka is very questionable. For it not to stagger, so you have to be very careful when that happens. But you've been pulling off some decent shots with this thing. Oh. Y'all got super aggressive, which with this many generals allows you guys to do that. And I don't know if they have enough or the kind of support to kind of withstand this. Oh, there you go. That stagger build up. Dang, dude. Very nice. You didn't topple your ally over. That was Like, I love seeing stuff like that. You knew better. You were like, yeah, I'm not going to topple my ally over. Now at this point, this is where the match is going to snowball, because they're not going to be able to get their bearings again within 3 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be incredibly hard. Unless you guys get greedy and they're going to come back and all swamp you. Because that I definitely see that happening a few times, but right now you guys are like 6,000 in the lead. So I mean, kind of putting it to them. Again, let's just be very careful when you push in and people start dying. Good call. I would have done the same. We don't get too greedy, because you would start feeding kills. They start spawning back together. And you guys are able to pick off the people who were last or stragglers. So yeah, don't jeopardize any more points than you have to. Oh, there's a lot of generals this match. Sheesh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This dude definitely goofed. It was a raid too. He should have just stayed back. He should have stayed back with that Gatling gun. I'm pretty sure that was a unit 5. Okay. Alright, so I like standoffs like this at times, because it's definitely going to come down to like the slightest thing. But you do have this dude over here trying to be sneak. Yeah. Pretty sure that was the dude behind you fighting your ally. Which I could have sworn, I was like, man, there's some fighting going on behind him. But I didn't know, I couldn't tell from the map if he was dead or not, you know? So. A minute left. You guys are doing well. They can still come back though, so you have to be very, very careful, guys. Now with the fire coming, they should move. These two are about to get bopped. Oh my gosh. Oh no. How about that? That's incredible. None of them got bopped. Like, destroyed bopped. Stagger this Kapul. This is unit 5. Uh-oh. Ooh, he saved you from the Hazak. Okay, so the thing here that's interesting is that they were able to almost catch up, but I just don't think they were able to gather their wits about them in time, because you guys are just right now overpowering them. You guys are able to definitely lay a barrage of hurt on them, so to speak. And that base push definitely won you guys a lot of points too. That was a good call on you guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was really good. That was really good. They had a detector. I didn't really see the detector like that, but that was really good. All right, let's see some stuff. Okay, so quick run through the match reel. First off, thank you so much for submitting this video. I don't see BAZOOKs that often. You did really well with the sharp little bazooka. This is a good example, guys, of just the regular bazooka isn't always best for you, or question mark, could be. Your playstyle matches your playstyle. Note that you didn't do a lot of melee attacks in this, and yet you managed to dish out a lot of damage, so nicely done. That was even mentioned in the description here, and I was like, this was actually impressive. That goes to show that you capitalized off your strengths here. You knew if you should or shouldn't go in. You were able to withstand a lot of attacks without necessarily worrying about confirming into the stun to melee meta. And fighting all these other generals, they would have had emergency evasion, so you have to be very careful and don't want to get caught. Their unit 5 here, you definitely took care of him, so you did a great job there. Looking at this right here, like the map, you guys just destroyed these people. At one point I was worried because you left these two to fight these two, but I'm assuming you're like, all right, they're my teammates, so one's gonna die. It's gonna be like an even exchange for a second, but this guy is also helping, so at that point you gotta trust your teammates. I hope that match evens itself out, because you had a 4-4 going on here, and luckily your teammates are able to keep it almost evenly matched here. You lost someone, but they lost someone on this side coming over here. I don't know. It's a lot of hot mess. I think that could have been avoided if you stayed over there, but had you stayed over there, what would have happened over here? You know what I'm saying? So strength in numbers definitely make people terrified at times. So make sure you also, one second here. Just want to see this real quick. So this was actually really dope. You did not let anyone run up on you unchecked, right? Even with the slow HP, you definitely fought to your last breath. Rather than retreating, which in some cases, some players probably would try to retreat, you just like, you know, I'm gonna take this L, which is fine. It's early in the match, okay? So I think it's better off dying early on once or twice rather than dying later where the points is like super close. You know what I'm saying? You did manage to actually kill someone with this. So when you did select this, you got someone who was real greedy back here, and I think it probably landed on that sniper. I'm not really sure exactly. It just says you killed somebody, so it was probably through someone who was low or someone who wasn't paying attention, because as you guys know, when you're doing stuff and you're sometimes you get in the heat of the battle and you ignore, or you completely just like tunnel vision, you don't see this pop up on the screen. So make sure you guys, you know, just in general, keep on check. Again, I'm going back to this BAZOOKA. It was very impressive. The only thing that it sucked was the range of the sharpened bazooka at times, because there's a point down here where you're going to be shooting down and you're not going to be necessarily hit anybody. It's interesting, because I was like, dang, you didn't hit anybody, right? See, there you go. It took like the first two shots. You missed the third. You got the fourth. Sorry, apologies. But even then, looking at the sharpenal right here, look at this. Oh crap. So you got boom, boom. And so now you're forced to change to Vulcans, which is fine, because with your teammates, so they can definitely throw out some other attacks. It just sucks that you had to reload then and there. I think you might have been able to do a little better had you saved or reload before going in there, because I think you're at 5-10 before doing that barrage. Again, it's totally fine. It's personal preference here. You did a great job here, though, staggering this dude to all hell and helping number 3. I love this, because already know people out here staggering. You went to hit us with a tackle. You saved your boy, hoping your ally could do it. And before you know it, you guys pushed in their team. Now, at this point, you started steamrolling them, right? It's very dangerous to do this early in the match, because if you guys get really low and you stay in the base, they're just going to spawn and start killing you guys. So it was very clever that you did actually say back up, because you actually died here. Fall back for now. That was really smart. So good thinking there. Good thinking there. All right. So through all these other fights, though, I think you did pretty dang good. That detector was a pain, but you didn't let it stop you. I don't feel like he did a lot to kind of shut you down, because there was 4 generals on your team. There were 6 people. It was very hectic for 1 support and like 4 generals too. Same with your support, but you guys did all right. Here was where you had someone like behind you fighting your allies, and I know you were focusing on these people, but it might have been safer if you had boosted a little bit backwards, to kind of get him in your viewing range. Trade-off is you probably assumed your 2 allies could have handled that one guy, but that's not always the case, you know. But it happens. It happens. All in all, dude, Like, I really enjoy this. You're legit gonna see me use a bazooka, a shrapnel bazooka, really soon. Why? Because why not? Let's try some things. This video gave me an interesting idea here. You guys know I don't do generals as much as I do supports and raid, but I still do them. But I'm a believer. Very fun, very nice. I'm interested to see what your reload time was on this. If you had any reload cooldown for the bazooka, sharpener bazooka. If you had any, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't, that's fine too. Either way, fantastic job. Be proud. Be proud. You came up. What was the score again? You came up doing a lot of damage. So your support did 118. And you did 108. That's pretty darn good, dude. That's pretty darn good. But hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you for checking this video out, guys. Give thumbs up to our boy Erasor here for submitting this dope video. I love you guys to death. And as always, I have nothing but love. And I'll see you next time. Peace.